Hi, I'm Omer, and today is Tuesday, June 9th, and you are watching KMNH News. This segment of tonight's broadcast is sponsored by the Gillis family.
If you haven't had Honey Child Pops, I promise you'll want 1, 2, or even a dozen after you watch this segment. Some people call soda a pop, but Honey Child Pops has nothing to do with corn syrup packed soda pops that you drink, and everything to do with healthy and great tasting frozen popsicles. Honey Child's Artisan Pops have no refined sugar, are made with love, and are a great hit for kids and adults. Sarah, Damien, and their 2 daughters are the founders of Honey Child, and tonight we have Damien on KMNH. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having us, Larkin.
So how did you get into the popsicle business, and what makes your pops so special?
Well, we started getting into the business because we have 2 young daughters, and we wanted to find delicious treats that were also healthy and good for them. And after a lot of searching, we decided to just start making them on our own. So our pops are made with whole blended fruits and vegetables, not just juice. And we sweeten them with just a touch of honey or maybe maple syrup if we sweeten them with anything at all. Some of our pops are made with superfood ingredients or plant-based proteins.
We have a lot of young entrepreneurs watching, and I'm sure they would love to hear what's been the most challenging part of starting your business and what have been some easy, maybe even unexpected successes.
So this is our first food business. We're foodies, but we've never had a food business before. So figuring out all of the different ways to comply with FDA regulations and how to figure out how we make our pops even has been very challenging. But it's been rewarding. It's been an interesting and a fun challenge. What was so surprising to us was that we could add all of these vegetables and superfood ingredients, and it tastes really good, and people are really into it. I'm surprised at how many people are willing to try it, and how many people are excited to see 3 kinds of greens in a pop called Super Greens.
We here at KMNH are all about the neighborhood, so we always like to ask, why did you choose Northside as your place to live and work?
We love Northside. Northside is so cool. It's full of creativity and diversity. We felt right at home when we moved here 2 years ago, and we've decided that we want to make it our long-term home. So go Northside.
Honey Child is known for its amazing flavor combinations, and they sent over some samples so we could play a little Guess the Honey Child Pops flavor game. We drew names, and Omer and Tulip won, so they get to play the game. We set out 2 pops of the same flavor so our KMNH contestants can taste them. They will then write down what they think that pop's flavor is, and we will see who can unlock the Honey Child flavor combination in 30 seconds. Now remember, contestants and audience at home, these pops are great because of their awesome flavor combinations. We're going to post the first flavors now on the screen for our Happen at Home audience. As soon as KMNH assistant producer Sarah sounds the horn, you may begin. Time's up, Omer. Show your answer. Set, go. You done? Mm-hmm. I guess time's up. Show everybody your answer. Put it back down. Remember, Omer's answer was? But the real flavor is matcha mango. Tropical mango blended with matcha for a creamy green tea latte, which means it also contains caffeine. Round 2, an entirely new flavor. Omer, are you ready?
Yes.
Then let's go. Time's on the clock. proud of your answer. Put that down. And now for Tulip's turn. You done?
Mm-hmm.
Show your answer to our audience. You can put that down. The real flavor was grapefruit rosemary. I can't blame you guys for not guessing that one. That's wild. How do you guys come up with all of these pop flavors anyways?
Well, sometimes it's simply taking a old favorite and adding a little twist to it to make it more interesting or more complex. And other times it starts with the function. What do we want the pop to do? For example, our mint chocolate immunity pop, we wanted to create an immune booster that tasted good. And turkey tail mushroom is great for boosting immunity. It's a superfood in its own right. And so figuring out how to blend those ingredients and those flavors has been an interesting and fun challenge that we enjoy every day.
I already want to buy a pop for myself. Can you tell us how our audience can purchase your pop?
Well, you can find us on www.honeychildpops.com. You can schedule a pickup or a delivery through the website. And we are also doing neighborhood pop-ups. So if you're interested, reach out to us through the website and let us know that you'd be interested in having us bring one of these carts out to your neighborhood. And you can also find us at Findlay Market most weekends. And if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, that'll be a great way of finding out exactly where we're going to be from day to day.
Thank you so much for being on KMNH, and thank you for Honey Child Popsicles.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us. It was our pleasure.
This segment sponsor is the Chameleon. Thank you for supporting Happen Inc., and thank you for supporting KMNH.
The McKee Pool is finally open for swimming, but with a few restrictions. First of all, you need to make a reservation. People must wear masks out of water and social distance, and people cannot gather in groups larger than 10. The spray parks are still closed, and other pools and spray parks are closed as well, but with a few due to reopen this June. This includes Coney Island and Soap City. Don't worry though, other water-related sports and activities are still available, like kayaking, canoeing, rafting, tubing, and swans. Swans? Looks like everything is going swimmingly. This is Thaddeus with a special water park report.
Today's word of the day is swimmingly. It's spelled S-W-I-M-M-I-N-G-L-Y. It is defined as requiring or involving no effort, or best described as easy. If you haven't heard this word in a sentence before, you're not alone. But it's one of Thaddeus's favorite words to use, and he tries to fit the word into every script. It drives us all crazy. But given that the opposite of swimmingly is terribly, horribly, appallingly, dreadfully, awfully, horrendously, shockingly, sickeningly, terribly, alarmingly, disturbingly, unsettlingly, we're fine with swimmingly.
Special thanks to John Minkin for sponsoring this segment.
Hi, I'm Tulip with today's KMNH weather report. Today is a high of 81 and a low of 71. Tuesday, it will be a high of 90 with a low of 74. Wednesday, it will be a high of 84 and a low of 95. Hurricane Crystal is on its way to the U.S. Gulf of Mexico. The hurricane will reach the U.S. by Sunday evening. After it hits the Gulf of Mexico, it will push its way north by two pressures front. So keep an eye on it. This is Tulip with today's KMNH weather report.
Money can't buy love or friendship, but it would mean the world to us if you became Appin's BFF. BFF of course stands for best friend forever, but here at Appin it also means a little something else. Business, family, and friends. All you need to do to become a BFF supporter is make a small donation. Just go to happening.org and click on the donate link. We thank all past, present, and future BFF donors.
I want to thank you for tuning in to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen. I'm Omer. I hope that you've enjoyed this broadcast, and I hope that you will tune in again tomorrow for more KMNH.